Welcome again to the Brisbane Garden and Plant Expo mini videos we've got here on Facebook. My name is Paul Plant and we are again at the Mount Coot-tha Botanic Gardens, this time in the cactus and succulent garden bed area. Now I love succulents, most people do, and they're very trendy for people right now. So whether you've got an outdoor garden or even an indoor garden, you can find the right succulent for your situation. Now right now we're finding that the landscapers love the elephant tusks, and there's two versions here that you can come and see in the garden, so have a look at them. My caution though is they can be very prickly at the top, very dangerous, so don't put your eyes anywhere near these particular plants. Out of interest, these Sansevieриas are now in the Dracaena group, which are a very popular indoor plant group like the happy plant. Now following on, we have this incredible, fascinating, twisted, gnarly, semi-weeping plant. Look at it, it looks contorted, almost like from a horror movie. This is Euphorbia ingens. It's a special weeping form, definitely an asset here for the gardens, worth looking at. Now there are a couple of specimens in the gardens of this plant, so have a look at it and just be inspired that nature performs such beauty. A bit of a monstrosity, but I do love it indeed. Now further down towards the ground we have gazanias. These are tough plants. Virtually all the councils throughout southeast Queensland use these as a ground cover. You've got white, pink, yellow, orange. There are obviously new cultivars on the market, but the really hardy, reliable ones, the yellow, orange and white, are still used by councils. Great for butterfly and bee attracting to your garden if you're after a tough, hardy plant. Some people might think that they are old-fashioned. Old-fashioned means it works, it's proven, it's tested, so why not use that expertise from generations in the past and use those same plants. Now, a group of plants I absolutely adore are aloes. They are incredibly diverse. You get some meters tall and then you get smaller growing forms. The great thing I love about aloes is that they need minimum care, low watering, low fertilizer. They flower throughout late autumn, winter and into spring when very few other things are in flower. The other bonus I've found is that a lot of these species will colour up in incredible colour tones during spring when we have a very dry spring. Once we get the summer rains, the green comes back. So you get this colour tone in foliage as well as the beautiful flowers which the bees, native and the honeybees love, as well as the birds. Moving on a little bit further in the succulent garden, this is actually one of my best aloes. I love Aloe Dorothea. It turns brilliant orange, the foliage in early spring, so please, if you can find it, get this one. But there are cultivars, varieties on the market from Aloe or horticulture. They are really good for our climate and very well adapted to our wetter summers. Now behind us, in a little bit of a distance, is one of the jade plants, one of those lucky plants. That one's called Hummel's Gold or Hummel's Sunset. It's got that fringe of yellow-red just on the outer edges of the foliage. Over to your right is the jade plant from Africa, Portulacaria afra, I believe. And over in Africa, it is used as a hedging plant. So regular clipping makes that beautiful hedge, an alternative to hebes, an alternative to buxus, tough as nails, low maintenance and very easy to grow from cuttings. Now I would like to show you also one of my favorite plants above everything else when it comes to succulent. It is related to that very big Euphorbia ingens I just showed you before. It's just behind me. This stunning plant is the thornless crown of thorns. It's Euphorbia geraldii, and it flowers almost 12 months of the year here in southeast Queensland. These flowers, kind of like an orangey red colour, the honeybees and especially the native bees, I always find it on this plant. They have glossy green leaves, no thorns. It is virtually indestructible, low maintenance. It is one plant to consider getting in your garden. It used to be considered rare, it used to be considered impossible to get, but more nurseries are growing it, and I bet if you walk into your local garden centre, it will be one available that they can get in for you, so check it out. While you're at places like this, at the Botanic Gardens or even private gardens, check out the range of plants that they've got growing. You've got aloes, you've got crassulas, you've got pachypodiums. There are so many plants that you can grow for a succulent dry garden. Low maintenance, low irrigation, easy care, well suited for our particular garden. So folks, hope you enjoyed this little mini video for the Brisbane Garden and Plant Expo. It's all about giving you tips for a better garden here in Southeast Queensland. Speak to you soon. Cheers.